Good evening all, hope everyone's well. As always, great to have questions and we'll come to you. Sam, thank you.
Hello, Mikel.
Hello.
Can you tell us about the players, Havertz and Eze? How badly are they injured or are they injured?
I'm really happy for the win. We talked about game one and how important that was. We certainly done the job. We should have finished probably with a bigger margin in certain moments of the game. But when it's 1-0, it's always tough because they have quality, because they brought so many good players from the bench as well. And when we don't finish the action, especially the open ones that we had, the margin are going to be smaller. But in relation to the two players that you mentioned, there are muscular niggles. We don't think it's too much. We have to wait and see if they're going to be available for Wednesday.
Okay, James from CBS.
Do you feel like you could take 4 games as emotionally draining as that?
Yes. We're taking 50. How many we play now? And we are where we are. I don't expect after 22 years not winning it that it's going to be a path of roses and beautiful and beautiful music around it. So it's going to be like this, and we are ready for it.
Tom.
There seems to be such a swell around the idea of having to score loads of goals. We have a table leads. You said on Friday that every game in the Premier League is so hard. Was that the best example of it?
It is. It's so hard to win in this league. We know that. That's why, the amount of points that the team that we have now compared to other years is different. And the reason is because it's so competitive, so difficult to do it. And we know at halftime the message was clear. We need to go score the second goal. We tried, but when you are not that efficient in certain areas, we certainly have to have other issues, other things to win the game.
Amy, Athletic.
How important was it to see Bukayo back on the pitch smiling?
Great, and I think he has some very good impact as well in the minutes that he's played. So he's back. I think he looks sharp, he looks good, he looks fresh. You certainly notice something different in the team, in the stadium as well when he comes in. So we certainly need that.
Sorry, do you think is he now fine as far as you're concerned going forward, or are you still having to take it easy match by match?
Let's see how he reacts tomorrow, how he absorbs the load. But he's so keen, he's so motivated. It's the most beautiful part of the season, and he's with us.
Alex, BBC.
Hi.
Is there a bigger meaning in this win as well, being able to put the pressure back on to Manchester City? You're proud of how you managed to do that?
We had to do what it was in our hands, and we discussed that's it. Game one is in our hands. What we do, how we approach the game. Are we able to win it? We've done it. We wanted bigger margins. It's not been possible, but we certainly done the job.
Phil PA.
On those emotions, Mikel, you were speaking about earlier, what is it like when you're on the touchline watching it with every kick matters and every point obviously now matters?
Just try to play the game with the boys, because I know the immense effort that they are putting in. I know how much they want it, and where certain actions don't go your way, and I see the way they react, and they know it, and they just track back, and they are so willing. Just be close to them, try to pass my energy on it, and help them.
Yes, and Damo.
I'm got 3 points, which is the most important thing. But when it's so tight at the end in the last couple of minutes, well, not tight, but when there's the nerves in it, it's just one fluky action can lead to a goal. Is that kind of saying that these next 4 games that you need that extra goal just to dampen that?
Yeah, and you have 2 or 3. Much better, especially we have some open situations to score the second goal. Very clear. I have to say as well, in my opinion, it's a clear red card. I watched it 10 times. You have ever played football, it is a red card. It's the second time in 2 games, because against Manchester City, when Kai Havertz goes through and Kusanov's fouling, 1-1, the title is there. It is a red card, guys. So these are the margins as well. And hopefully that's going to change.
Why do you not give a red?
I don't know. So they will have their opinion. I'm here to give my opinion. And somebody that has been in the game for a long time, and you talk to any of the players, because the trajectory, where the ball is, there's no keeper there. If that would happen the other way around, it's a red card.
Dave Cordian.
I was going to ask something else, but just on the possible red, do you feel that things are going more against you than for you in terms of those decisions?
I'm saying the reality of the last 2 games, in crucial moments when everything at stake is, we need everything to go our way, and it hasn't. I'm not putting any excuses. I'm the first one to understand. I didn't talk about it when we lost the game. I'm doing it when we won. is a red card. Today is a red card in Manchester, and the world is different. That's it.
Can I just quickly ask you about the short corners? Sorry, Dan. We've talked a lot about corners all season. You've made some. Obviously, you've done a lot of damage with your corners, but when you found that, you found a different way to make it count today.
I will have to have in everything that we do in the game. When the teams adapt to certain things, when the team are so physical that they can defend naturally, that you have to find other ways. The thing that I like best is the courage of the players, because we play short and you could see our reaction on the crowd because we're so well with the direction. And the second one, we did it again. And Epps shoots with the left foot and he puts it out. And the third one, we score. And to have this, I was going to say another word, courage, big courage, to in this moment when the pressure is on, when the reaction is like this, to play that is exactly what I want for the team, because the player have to make the decision that I believe is the best.
Charlie, son.
You mentioned about it. How pleased are you that he scored another great goal in front of the England manager as well? And he could have a really big summer, couldn't he? You mentioned it earlier. Hopefully, it's not too serious. Was he a bit disappointed though that he had to come off?
Well, for sure. Obviously, he's a big player for us, and he's in a really good moment. He produced an incredible moment to score the goal, and as I said, hopefully he's fit and he can be with us on Wednesday.
Okay, last couple. One here.
Hi.
Hi.
I think Kai Havertz has played so well recently and today again until he came off. Can you just clarify what's the issue is with him, and have you spoken to him yet?
No, I haven't, but he had a little niggle, so I don't know how serious it is. It didn't look too big because the action, that the way he describes it, is not too sharp, but we have to wait and see.
Okay, finally one.
Hi. Thank you.
Why is Zubimendi sort of looked tight throughout the season, and just wanted to ask him why Nova hasn't been used as much?
Yeah, that Zubi was sick, and at halftime wasn't feeling good, and he tried his very best. I think he played a really good game. At the end, we had to take him off.
Just wanted to ask about no guys stopped playing as much throughout the season. Just wanted to.
No, because this guy's been exceptional. I understand that, but today had to leave two players out of the squad at the end. Mikel is out, and there were Christian and Ricky. So that's going to happen. As I said, if the Premier League allows us to have 20 or 22 players, we can have everybody feels involved, and hopefully next season that will be the case. Yeah, thank you.